if you start to look aged or deformed or any of those things, I'm out.
Okay, first of all, we didn't even say hi, okay? Secondly, I got Botox. I'm gonna have to keep up with that, okay? Remember, like a few weeks ago when I let it go a little long?
I do.
That's not gonna happen again.
Hi guys, welcome back to She Show Videos.
Hi!
I'm your host, Britany Washington.
Oh God. Before we get started, please make sure you subscribe, okay? We've put out 170 videos at this point or something of that nature. 140-ish. We're up to almost 500 subscribers, and we need you, okay?
That's you.
So go ahead and punch that subscribe button.
You didn't want to say Cindy Jean that bell?
Cindy Jean that bell. CT it, okay? Just whatever you need to do.
You're aggressive today, and I don't like it.
I don't have a drink yet. That's probably what the problem is. Let's roll through this first one so I can get me a drink. I want to hydrate first.
Hydration. Don't let hydration ruin your vacation, ladies and gents. Since it is
dehydration.
Oh yeah.
Don't also let hydration ruin it though. Don't get too hydrated and not drunk. You can.
So either way, not the topic today. Have you gotten more stuff in your garage?
From you.
That's not me. What is this?
That's my tennis bag. That's a paintball gun.
None of those things are from
That smoker's from you.
One thing.
That light up there. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay?
It's coming at me, okay?
I cleaned the shed a few weeks ago. We're gonna clean. The funny thing is we got rid of that trundle bed and 2 mattresses, but it still looks like we have more stuff. That is not what we're here to talk about either.
We're not here to talk about that.
We could do a reel though of this, like a time lapse, you know? I could use the camera like this, pull it all out, clean it out, put it back in. Coming at you, okay? Garage organization.
That's not what we're here for. We are here for, I had 2 doctor's appointments this week.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I know what you're thinking.
Are you sick?
No. Brittany's getting old. That's not it either.
That's a new thought too. That never crossed my mind.
I swear to God, I could see your face.
I was looking at the scooter.
May I remind you who has gotten Botox and fillers? So
continue on with your old story. With your story about not being old.
I swear to God, I'll flip this chair.
I just tightened it.
So I went to my dermatologist because, you know, he's helping me with the stress alopecia. So I had a allergy test. You know, they stick you with allergens and find out what you're allergic to.
Okay.
Still allergic to lactose. Really sucks. Wants me to stop eating cheese, dairy products, yogurt, all the things that I love in this world. I'm going to give it a try because he has said, like, even though, like, you don't sneeze like you're allergic to things outside, your body's still miserable, you still have the allergic reaction, swelling, you know, gut health,
effects, yada yada.
Yeah, it's really affecting you. I'm like, okay, I'm going to give it an old college try again because you're telling me it's hurting my body on the inside, so maybe my mental will now be strong enough that I can actually give up cheese.
I don't think so.
So, but that's
yogurt,
my hope.
I feel like you could give up yogurt, right? That's like a...
So now I have, luckily there's dairy-free ice creams and things like that. And I think they have like oat milk yogurt or something. So I'm going to try my hand at it.
Okay.
It's the cheese that I worry about because haven't found any vegan cheese that tastes like real cheese, right? So he's going over things with me and he was like, you know what? The last couple of times you've been in here, you've had a breakout down here. And I said, oh yeah, I get it all the time from exercise. And he was like, do you wash your face? How often do you wash your face? Went through my whole routine with him. He was like, that's impressive and you have beautiful skin.
I wasn't there for that compliment, so.
You've been there for a lot of them now. Okay. So he said, and I quote, I think you're perimenopausal. So
that was a moment of silence. I don't know what to say. What did you say?
Then I was like, oh, I think it's just from sweat. And he was like, you know, perimenopause starts at middle 30s, which we are.
You're way older than me, so that
First
that
of all,
checks out.
Do you not get breakouts under your neck too all the time?
That's from all the exercising I do too. I exercise and then my skincare, and it's a whole. We're basically the same in that regard. But continue on. I'm just following. This is about you.
Don't
Maybe I'm taking notes. I don't know.
Don't complain at me, okay? But anyway, he said, you're about that age, you're mid-30s. It can start anywhere from 35 to 40.
Okay.
And it lasts for 2 to 10 years, I think he said. Perimenopause, and then you go into menopause. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then he gives you all of the signs and symptoms. Okay?
Did you do a checklist?
Yeah. Hold on, I think I still have it on my phone.
Oh, God.
So
This makes me feel nervous.
it should
We
be
are old.
because you're hitting these checks just as much as I am.
Can you get pregnant if you're in perimenopause?
Yes, have you ever heard of those like 40-year-olds who get pregnant on accident? It's because you're dropping all your eggs.
So you're super fertile right
Yes.
now? Nobody wants to bang you.
So
Now everybody's out. You've just screwed yourself. Now you're going to have to keep screwing yourself.
I have an IUD in, okay? So
don't worry, fellas.
period changes, wouldn't know because I have an IUD in.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So
I'm
give
like-
it a half check.
I said, okay. Trouble sleeping. I said, I've actually never had that much trouble sleeping, but I look at my watch and it's like a slow decline. Like I used to be like at 8 solid hours, couldn't wake up unless 8.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm at like 5.5.
Mm.
So I'm like, there has been a decline.
Maybe you want
Okay.
sleep decline.
Forgetfulness. That hit home.
Oh my God.
Fatigue.
Okay.
Irritability. Mood changes.
I'm never irritable. And
You
my
stay
mood
irritable.
is stable.
Nothing about you is stable.
You're making me nervous with this checklist.
Okay, dry skin,
I've had that since I was born.
hair loss,
Okay.
heart palpitations, weight gain, low libido, things like that.
Are we both perimenopausal?
Yes. We're the same age.
We're in the same age range. We check the same box.
'Cause we're-
36 and under. 29 to 36. 29, 36.
Nobody believes you.
Okay, so what do you do about perimenopause? What do you do?
So he said like
Now I'm
you
nervous.
don't have all the symptoms, you're not going through hot flashes, anything like that. And he said, but now is this time to balance it. And he was like, you gotta start looking into things. And he gave me like a list of like these like things you can get from the vitamin shop to help balance your hormones.
Okay.
So I went to my local vitamin store and I got what I did the research and I got what I thought was like the best out
For
there.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went and got it. Oh, let me just tell you. I thought it was gonna be like, okay, I'll see what happens in like a month, see if I need to take it or not. I've taken it for a solid 3 days in a row. Well, 4. Yeah, 4 days. I already have noticed a clearing up in my skin.
Your skin does look great today, actually.
I was like, okay. I'm like, okay, I feel like this might actually work. I feel like I'm actually perimenopausal. I feel like we're actually perimenopausal. I didn't want to put myself out on the island alone.
Well, I would never leave you alone, okay? Unless you were doing some crazy, like, running something, and then I wouldn't be there. But I'm nervous.
Because you're also perimenopausal?
I might be. The verdict's out, okay?
The verdict's not
I
out.
haven't seen my doctor yet. I'm gonna call her. Your dermatologist told you though, not your gynecologist?
Well-
Like, why isn't my gynecologist? Can't you see something happening in there?
I don't
that
think
means
it
I'm
happens.
perimenopausal?
He only really said it, well, he thinks I'm perimenopausal. He only really said it because, like, this is, you meet the age requirements.
Hormones, I do remember that. You
this
did.
is your hormonal line. You meet the age requirements. You've had some of these checklists.
He WebMD'd this. I'm nervous now. Maybe he's wrong.
Then I went to my gynecologist.
That was your second appointment?
Well,
Did you tell her?
I did say, and she said it's really not uncommon because I said I think my mom actually started menopause early, and she was like, it kind of fits. And she was like, I can do the blood work if you really want me to. And she was like, but we look for more menopause than perimenopause. She was like,
Right.
The hormones.
That's just like that's like puberty.
Yeah, and you're like the hormones that
Checks out.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh,
God! We're old.
we're perimenopausal.
We're on the back half of our lives.
Things only go down here from now.
I'm shocked by this. I thought we had some time.
I thought we had at least 5 years. Perimenopause lasts for 2 to 10 years. I said
2
that,
to 10?
That's a huge range.
And then menopause can last for like 10 years. Because my mom, I think, was going through menopause for like ever.
No.
Oh my god. Did you research what I need to take too?
I mean, you could take the same thing I take, but yeah.
Because we're the same. Our chemical makeup is, we've synced up together. Sexually. No. I'm nervous. I need everybody to give me your tips and tricks, okay? How do we, other than the supplement, are there things you can do to naturally balance?
So he said, of course, you can get tinctures and teas and all these other things, and you can do your research and like put all the other things together and balance your hormones like naturally with like, I can't remember all the stuff he said, but like you can do
Yada
this.
yada.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I was like, okay. And he was like, or you can, he gave me a recommendation of like 2 supplements I could take, but then I went online and I was like, what are some supplements for hormonal imbalances? And then the WebMD opened up and it was all of the things, and everything was like mid-30s to 40s, mid-30s to 40, and I'm like, oh my god, this is me. I'm mid-30s to 40s.
We are. And that's a loose we. I just, again, don't want you to be alone because I'm a good friend.
There's one thing loose in this whole garage. I'm looking at it.
I'm looking at me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that we are perimenopausal.
I feel like this should have been super secret topic.
No.
I would have never known. I would have just called BS on it.
No.
I would have said no.
We are perimenopausal.
We're a lot of things. Lovers.
No.
Friends. Lovers and friends.
This is not the Ludacris song, okay?
Might be.
No.
Slow motion filming. Alright, so we're perimenopausal. Great. You heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
I heard it here first, too. It's weird.
I know, I thought I needed to educate you. I actually was gonna...
You held that in.
I was actually gonna text you about it.
You should have FaceTimed me.
But then I thought I needed to get your reaction because I knew you would be like, oh, you're old. And then I'd be like, you are too.
How in the world did this happen?
You know, I think it's a combination of children and living longer.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's how...
So age?
Yeah.
Well, the amount of time we've been on the earth.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So we are...
No.
Don't bring up...
She's still broken, people.
They didn't...
If you'd like to send us a new share candle, let me tell you where this one's from. Texraw.com. I'll tag you in this. Feel free to send us a new sage share candle. Okay, we would really appreciate it.
And I'll make sure she lights it the correct way.
I won't light it with a blowtorch anymore. The glass is not strong enough. It's made for residential use only.
Which I think I actually told you. And you just...
If you're uncertain about what might be going on with your hormones and you're thinking, man, I just don't feel the same, maybe you should check the perimenopause checklist to determine if you are in our club too.
I don't want to say our club. I don't want to be in the perimenopause.
We're in it. It's like Fight Club. Okay, we're in it. Once you're in it, you're in it. That's it. We don't have to talk about it. We shouldn't talk about it.
It sounds so negative when you say it like that.
It's not super positive. Unless your blood tests come back positive for perimenopause.
I didn't get tested.
That's the only way it would be positive. Oh my god, now you're super fertile. We should make a lover. We should make love to make a baby.
I don't want any more kids. Are you housing it? Exactly.
No, not. No room at the end, ma'am. No room at the end.
Mm-hmm. So I don't.
Well,
that's a bad idea.
Thank you for educating me.
You're welcome. Perimenopause. It happens to everyone. 35 and a half. So our target demographic, if you're one of our friends and you're listening to this, you too
could be perimenopausal.
I'm sorry about it.
No, we'll tell you what supplement we choose and how it works, and we'll just see
Slap
what's
me
happening.
in the face.
I don't want to.
No.
Oh, perimenopause did.
Slap me in the face.
I'm sorry that happened. It slapped you in the chin, it sounds like, really.
My hormones.
That's really where my breakouts really are. I have a big problem with it. I thought it was from all the exercising.
I could have told you.
Oh my
that.
god, look, there's a lighter. Could have been light and share this whole time.
I gotta go.
Bye, guys.
Bring a lighter outside just for outside.
Did I refuse?
Yes.
Hey, how's your chair? A little better?
Uh-huh.
Tighten these bad boys up today. Woo! What a man, what a man, what a mighty, mighty good man.
That's not even the song.
No. Something like that.
It was close.
I tighten these up myself. Allen wrench and all.
Don't sound like you're handy, okay?
I'm handy AF.
You're
Handsy. See what you did.